Yo, what it is? Welcome to Golden Weeklies, the smallest fighting game weekly for games media and friends of games. Today we are going to run two games back to back. We're going to start with Guilty Gear Strive. We're going to then follow it up with Street Fighter 6. And since we're already in Strive, it's about time to get going. As a reminder, this is a first to three, so best of five. If you would like to change your character mid-set, you are allowed to do that. However, if you change your character, you have to play that character for the next game. So, if you, let's say you switch to, I don't know, Potemkin, and you win the next game, you are not allowed to change to a different character when your opponent decides to change characters. You are stuck until at least one more game after you change. Alright. And I say this because I'm probably going to change characters over the course of this tournament because I have some stuff I want to try with you. So, I'm going to remind people that is something you can do if you would like to do it. So, today we have 4 competitors for Guilty Gear Strive. A smaller Golden Weekly, but it's always fun to run the sets regardless. So, our first set will be me, Edgar Allan Bro, versus Bro. 2 bros. 1 bro will continue in winners. 1 bro will go to losers. Alright, is everybody spectating?
Mm-hmm.
I am.
Okay. Who's going to take commentary? Because I can't commentate.
I mean, it'll be the other two people.
Alright. Alright, let's get it done. Go ahead.
So this is
Alright, first match.
Yeah. This is going to be a match between the two of the blondest boys on the roster. We've got Axel Lowe versus Johnny. I don't know what his last name is. Also,
Axel keeping the zoning alive.
Yep.
But Johnny finds a way in.
Now, fans at home will be like, wait a second, why does Johnny look different? And that's because I have mods. So there you go. Right now.
Are we allowed to say that? Isn't that a crime?
I don't care.
Oh, bro holding his own.
Johnny contesting in neutral with his ridiculously large buttons,
Ooh,
but
nice
Axel
uppercut.
also has very
Runs him
large
down.
buttons. Look at that, a nice counter hit in the air. Not able to convert it because his Johnny is like 2 days old, I think. So very, very early. The character just came out. There's still a lot that we don't know, a lot that we haven't mastered about this character. But Edgar Allan Bro is a known Johnny enjoyer, and so, when this character came out, there was a lot of talk about he's so freaking cool.
Ooh, takes the first round.
Look at this guy, he's so neat. I want to be just like him.
Just like Will.
Just like Will.
Just like Will.
Exactly. Just like Will, Johnny is a tall, ripped, blonde man who is, a captain of pirates, surrounded by women, the most accomplished swordsman in the land. I mean, really, the comparisons are just absolutely endless.
It's like looking into the mirror. But Brogan letting the Zona game show.
Yeah.
You might be able to tell he plays Honda in Street Fighter 6.
Now, an interesting point of comparison is that Johnny actually has fairly similar shoes that Will was wearing the first time that I met him in person. So, while Johnny may be living out here on the edge with his Western style duster, there are definitely some similarities between our heroes.
Gets him with the zoning. Oh, we're taking it to round 3.
Axel, of course, wearing the Union Jack to just remind everybody that he is British. So don't forget.
It's nice to see 2 zoners just trying to have at each other and see who gets in first.
Now, something for the people at home is that when Johnny holds his sword, he's entering a stance. And from that stance, he can do several different types of things. He can do Mistfinder, which is the basically instant slash, and he can do that as a
Gets
low
him to
attack,
command grab with
as
the
a
throw.
mid-attack, and as a kind of an anti-air attack. Oh, here it is. According to Will, the coolest super in the entire game. And he kills
That's a
with it,
statement.
which is...
It's not the Potemkin Buster, but, you know.
You should feel lucky old Johnny even gave you the time of day. He says to a guy who has basically the powers of God.
Axel's just holding back, having a good time. Meanwhile, Johnny's trying hard.
That's very true. It's very true. Axel has power over time itself, so if he was trying, I don't really think anybody could do anything about it. But
Is this a fighting game tournament or a lore cast?
yes. The answer to that question is yes.
So, platformers, Guilty Gear Lorecast episode win. Real question.
I mean, I'm trying to remember if we actually already did that. That was Guilty Gear definitely came out before Will was a more regular co-host on the show, but look at those just ridiculous conversions. That 2S on Johnny just reaches half screen. It's just absolutely
It's
remarkable.
ridiculous how long this card stays there as well. It's just dangerous.
Yeah.
That's with the anti-air.
Also, the
grab.
when he throws his cards out, his Mist Finder does an extra attack to extend off of it. Giving him a lot of opportunities for
Gets
space
him with the
control,
uppercut.
area denial, these sorts of things. Yeah, Johnny also has a step dash, as you can see, and that means that he's really, really quick to call out, you know, movement. He's got just a lot of options. His damage is pretty good. He's also got they have to be manually timed, but he does have 50/50s. So if you
Uses the
like mix
burst
and
wisely.
neutral domination, then Johnny's a good character for you.
Ooh, and catches him with the super. I think these Zona versus Zona matchups are always really fun to see because you just have two people trying to poke away at each other, seeing if they can find an opening.
Yeah.
But you can see that Will's experience with Guilty Gear just outclasses Borgen by a long shot.
He played well.
Now we still have one round to go. Maybe Borgen can turn us around.
Is he gonna up? Keeps the same character, saying, "I'm gonna use this Kasarigama, and I'm gonna carve my way." Axel wants to keep people at a distance.
Ooh.
Johnny wants to use his area denial attacks to deny space to his opponents, but then close in to really capitalize on
The
the
throw
situation.
gets punished. Misfire. Nice flawless defense here. Gets him with the grab side switch.
Nice crouching jab to break out of the pressure. I don't know if, I have not checked on the frame data, I don't know if Johnny's crouching jab, like Sin's, is his fastest move, but...
I mean, typically it is for everyone, right? Ooh, gets him with the super again. Nice burst.
Oof, it looked like he was... It looked to me like Axel was using faultless defense, but he was definitely honoring it. That must have been a rollback situation on my end.
Ooh, and takes him 3-0.
GG's, bro.
Believe me now, Lady Luck loves a gambler. And to answer your question, not every character's crouching jab is their fastest move. For Baiken, her standing, her 5P is her fastest move. And for Soul, his standing kick is his fastest move. And then there are characters like Kai where their crouching jab and their standing jab are the same speed. So it depends per character, but I don't know if that is Johnny's best Abare option.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to start the bracket. Oopsies, hold on, I know how to do this now. So this will take like 1 second.
All right, what is the next round?
The next round is the last two people who are commentating.
Oh, there you go.
So Ryan, walk me through your biking game plan.
Well, my biking game plan is to hit you before you hit me, and then put you in a schmixturization scenario where you're gonna have to guess. And then if you guess right, well, that's gonna be a problem for me, but if I guess right, it's gonna be a problem for you. And that's pretty much the end of it.
I hate pretty much
Is
everything
anyone
you just said.
broadcasting on the actual disco?
Oh no, I should do that. I will do that.
Because the best way for me to comment with a good mic this time around is for me to run to my PC. But to do that, I cannot look at the TV screen. Such a tragedy. Yes.
You must look to the Discord. Okay, let me know
All
when
right, I
you're ready for
will
us to
throw
go.
I will throw a stream up for Bro, who's gonna join me on commentary. 2 bros, 1 commentary. Alright, and I am spectating so y'all can join in whenever you're ready.
Okay, so we got Laugh playing Ram, and then Bry playing Bikin.
Yes, so we have 2 of the cooler ladies in the Guilty Gear universe. One of them has a big sword, and one of them has a smaller sword, but also schmicks. So
It's notable that this weekly is done after the patch, so there have been some nerfs and some buffs. You know, we're not going to name names here, but Ram may have suffered some.
yes, a lot of the characters saw some pretty big changes. You know, Rekka counter hits, which is a big thing for Ram, got basically taken away from everybody. Burst is now full screen, as you can see from that burst from Laugh. We have new defensive and offensive mechanics. Ridback's just kind of going in here.
Oh yeah, unafraid.
Yes. Nice 2H there. Doesn't get the pickup. I think the thing here is that, you know, Ram has much better space control than Bikin does, but once she gets in, it doesn't really matter.
But it doesn't matter if Bikin decides to be on top of you. Then there is no control.
There is no space control. You're blocking for your life. You're holding mix. Oh, nice counter hit. Another nice counter hit using Ram's War Crimes buttons, as we affectionately call them.
Good defense.
Excellent defense. Great 2D for the knockdown. Nice CS /FS goes into the resets with her new special that is brand new. Certain characters also got new specials and just takes it with the close slash.
That was a great round to show that this can be a great back and forth.
Yes. And Laugh playing this very smart, varying his specials, using Ram's big... Oh, press the button there. Using Ram's big buttons. Good counter hit. Ribnax wants none of that burst immediately. Got another counter hit. Ribnax is not going to get burst back. Most likely. Although the burst changes have made burst come back a lot faster, so we'll see. He's almost already half back.
Yeah. Time is not... Ooh, there we go. Good stuff. Now Bikin's in the corner.
Oh, no swords for Laugh, though. Oh, it doesn't matter. That special goes really far with or without swords.
Wow. There we go.
Oh, lots of meter on both sides. Is that punishable? No.
Nope.
R sees it to make it safe, and gets hit by Mortabato, the best reversal super in the entire game.
Wow.
First game to Laugh.
That was a great shift in momentum by Laugh.
Yeah, I think that first round was all Ribnax, and then the second round was Laugh, and then the third round was some nice back and forth, but Laugh with the kind of the clutch plays at the right times. Great FD here. Says get off of me. Using Ram's really good space control.
I'm
burst.
definitely liking Vikin's mobility here. Brian's doing a great job with mobility with against Ram's control.
Yes, lots of jump ins, lots of air dashes. Drops the combo off of his Wild Assault. Another new mechanic that got added in this last patch, which lets you do some really cool things. Nice counter hit, no confirm there. Strong defense from Laugh. Just backdashes the Kabari, says, I know that I'm out of range because I've been FDing you. Good pressure. Decides to back off. Oh, too far for that special. That's one of the downsides of that special. It is a little bit further back, so you have to be pushing people with Ram's big swords. Nice jump in, good counter hit, no confirm. Good FD. Tries to go for the 2D, that doesn't work. Another drop. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Alright, now we're just kind of backing off.
Yeah, Viking disengaged. Yep. But now Vikin's in the corner.
Yes. Daru is not safe. Oh, good parry. And that should do it. Parry got hit a little bit with the nerf bat, but it is still quite strong. So second game to Rip Max. A little bit back.
This is a competitive match.
Yes, this is a very competitive set. Starts with the 9-frame disjointed far slash, one of the best poke buttons in the entire game. And now it's Viking time. Oh, Laughter was for a throw there, out of range. Ooh, counter hit Yo Johnson.
Fantastic damage.
Yes, nice. Gets the wall stick, gets the swords, wall break. Might have actually been able to kill there if he had gone into Calvados, but we will see. Not a lot of health on either side. Goes into Calvados anyway, block this. And Brian tries to go for the gun super and just not fast enough.
Nope.
So a good choice from Laugh. Kind of stole that round, to be honest.
Yeah.
Burst immediately, says I want no part of this.
Yep.
Throw, tether, safe jump. Mix, counter hit. Viking doing Viking things. Burst immediately, says I have seen you make this comeback, I want no part of it.
Yep.
Kabari confirm, that should do it. Keeps it simple. Just runs up CS, nothing fancy.
Rye was not stressed out in the corner at all that time. He had much more control over himself.
Yes, just kind of very calmly walked himself out. No punish on Kabari follow-up, that is minus and punishable. Oh, they trade.
The offense here is much... Oh.
Throws the sword. Not a bad decision, but now just is going to have to wait for a second because Redmax is not letting him go back to get it. Nice block on the burst. Drops the combo, though. Oh,
doesn't matter with the grab. Ooh, is this a comeback?
Laugh waiting for his swords.
Oh man.
Oh, and the JS.
Ooh, and Viking gets it. Ooh. I gotta say, maybe it's just me and my taste in ladies, but I kind of like Viking more. You know what I'm saying? I like the bod.
You like the bod? Yeah, you're staring at her enormous weapons. Yeah, her weapons are pretty crazy. I agree with you. She's got like a gun, you know, she's got a big sword. I get it. I get the
yeah. That's what I was looking at. And the hair.
Right, and the big hair, right? She's got huge hair. All kinds of product in that hair. Nice wall splat.
Oh, fantastic wall splat, yeah.
Takes to the 6H. Does not go into the super. I think he probably would have killed, but that super can be a little bit tricky on spacing. As Brian will let you know if you talk to him about Michael. Ooh, counter hit CS.
Fantastic work.
Good job on Laugh's part. And you know, the other thing I think that's impressive about Laugh's play is he's doing this basically with just neutral. He doesn't have really crazy combos. So, just very like solid neutral game. and like very basic specials. So it's been fun to watch him improve from week to week.
Yep.
And you also, bro. I thought you did a nice job with the Axel. I'm not gonna lie.
I think switching from Axel or like switching from Nago to Axel is way better because Nago's a little bit degenerate in some ways and doesn't help you learn.
Yeah, he's very much a 50-50 monster character. Nice, just incredible neutral work here from Laugh. Just like, look at my big buttons. You know, you're gonna walk into my big buttons, walks into another. Like again, just spacing the swords perfectly.
You can see that they'll take control of a round, and it's always interesting. I think the momentum is still with Bri here, but that being said, Laugh's not going to go down without a fight.
No, and I think it depends on, you know, how much can we keep this in the neutral game. Oh, nice counter hit. JS, no punish. Goes for the 2D, doesn't reach. Ram's 2D quite stubby, honestly. Kind of one weird thing. Most characters have longer range 2Ds in their 2Ks, but not Ram's case. And then a perfect. So that is 2-1, I believe, for Brian.
There we go.
That's
So we got one
match point.
Oh, is that 3? That was 3. All right. 3-1.
We can't count.
We can't count. I was too invested in the set. Good set. Laugh will get another chance down in loser's bracket against Bro. And Brian goes on to winners.
Okay, so which one goes first?
We'll play winners finals first.
Okay.
So Brian, you can stay on that setup, and it'll be me against him, and the two of you can get on commentary.
The real question I want to know is Will staying with Johnny?
I'm not sure. I think against Bike and you will want to go on Soul. Yep.
Yep. There we go. These two players are very familiar with their with each other, so this is going to be a much more, you know, competitive, back and forth, but also full, like, knowledgeable matchup.
Hmm.
Oh.
Gets hit with the throw. Burst
Great defense
right
with the
immediately.
counter.
Yep.
Biken's in
Corner
the corner.
pressure. Throw.
They're fantastic.
Oh. Now we're playing Soul's game.
Yeah. Got the
This-
wall splat. There we go.
Ooh, this corner pressure is just disgusting. You don't want to be in that.
Nope. This is gonna be Biken's opportunity to shift the momentum, but defense. Oh, there we go.
Oh, get him with the
No,
anti. You
Soul's in
don't
the
want to
corner.
contest Biken in the air, but it's not looking good. The Soul pressure just. Ooh.
Is that a punish?
Okay, so
That
just
worked.
It hits. Ooh.
That was a great punish.
Both
we
two
go.
hits away from dying. Goldenberg, Roman cancel. Cancel juggle, dead. First round goes to Soul. Woo.
I like that coffee shot.
Beautiful, isn't it? With the polar bear.
Yeah, but you probably spend like $7 on a coffee there. It's not worth it.
I would.
Anyways,
I
Biken's Soul got out of the corner.
Bursts
Great
right
counter.
back into the corner, but Biken says no. Throws him, doesn't throw him in the corner. Roman cancel gets him in the combo. It's something you gotta commend Brian on. He has those combos on lockdown.
And that's usually what makes or breaks performance sometimes.
Mm.
Consistency is key, but that grab got
The
him.
wild throw. Roman cancel back. Bursts.
Oh, Biken takes that.
1-1.
Ooh, but who's gonna take the round?
This is much more of a back and forth than what we
You guys had a
allowed.
good back and forth, I will say. You guys we were talking about it on comms.
I was fighting for my life there. What are
Do
you
you
talking
play
about?
with comms on?
No.
I don't play with comms on either until today because of my setup. But yeah, neither do I because it's so distracting. But half the time
Bounce in the
people,
corner.
half the time the commentators will give you advice that's really good and important. But you know, it's fine. Oh my gosh!
So pressure.
Ooh,
Ooh.
did that hit?
Confirms to the
Yes, it
super.
does.
Brian
And
takes
that
the first
kills.
round.
Fantastic work.
This might spell out the rest of the match, maybe. Maybe Brian is
We'll
going
see.
to grand
This is
finals and
this
Will's
is
going down to losers.
I notice Will is much more keen on grabs. He knows the space thing. He's very familiar with it, and people are expecting it in this game.
Well, on Soul, it's really when in doubt, use Wild Throw.
Yeah,
The uppercut didn't get the wall split there.
fantastic.
Frozen, gone. Perfect.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Baiken may have awakened something in Soul. She
Baiken
wants to
got her
put
burst
back to
back.
sleep.
Oop. Oop. Fantastic. Oop. I think that's good. Oh, yep, there you go. Kills. That's a great combo. Fantastic work.
Soul's just bulldozing through you once he gets you. It's disgusting.
So is that 1-1? Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a very quick match. Oh. There we go. Baiken got the throw this time.
So can she keep the corner pressure up? Ooh. Soul runs her out. Does he take it all the way to the next corner? No, side switch. Gets in the air.
Soul is unafraid of the constant pressure. Soul tends to dominate here in the neutral way more. There we go. Boop. And then he's also got the combos to lock it. So Baiken's hope is really going to be being on top and making the right calls.
Yeah, you don't want to get in that. So once he gets, he's like a Rottweiler with a child.
Oh my gosh.
He just goes to... Too cruel. Baiken pushes
It's
Soul
not
into
the
the corner.
breed, it's the owner. That's all I'll say. and you know, the breeds are the characters, and the owner is the player here, and Will is a ferocious owner.
Yeah, exactly. You know when this patch came out, everyone was complaining how everyone's damage got nerfed? But look at this damage. Us as Street Fighter professionals, this is disgusting. This shouldn't be in a fighting game. Seriously.
Soul did get some buffs. It's interesting to see. I don't know where Baiken ended up landing. I think she just got shifted around a little bit, but there we go. Fantastic work.
And just takes off half a health. Burst. Back into the corner. Roman cancel. Uppercut. Can you get the wall splat? Nope.
He's gonna get it now. You jinxed it.
That was almost a perfect. Again. Edgar Allan Bro is not having it anymore. He's taking Baiken to school. Oh. The uppercut.
Oh wow. That was a good
Burst.
counter. Get off me. But he went right back in. Good throw
Frozen.
though.
Baiken, get out of the corner, please. Please. No. No.
You're stuck. You're stuck.
No.
Oh no.
Ooh.
This may be done.
This might be it, actually. And then we're 2-1 or 2-3. I forgot to count.
It may be 1-3.
This has been too exciting.
Is it 2-1 or 3-1? I don't think Brian. I don't. What?
It's 3-1. That was the
Yeah. There we go. Good
GG,
job,
Brian.
players.
Really good.
All right. So I advance to winners finals. Brian advances to losers finals, where he will meet the winner of Bro versus Laugh, which is the next set we're gonna play.
I'm spectating.
Brian, you gonna join me on commentary?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this. So if Bro, it looks like Bro's gonna stick with the Axel. So we have Axel versus Ram, two very long range characters, right? Obviously Axel with the range advantage because his normals go almost full screen. But Ram is no slouch in the range department, right? These are very strong characters who can play from basically anything on the screen, especially with Ram's new special, which is huge. All right, so let's see how this starts out here. Oh, Laugh Laugh has added special cancels to the end of his combos, and it makes me very happy. Also partially because of the change to Ram's little flippy-do there. Bro trying to hold space. Oh, gets him with the command grab. That move is so strong. Because you really have to know how to look for it and how to, once you see it, what to do, right? Like, it is a throw. You cannot block it. Oh, runs under. Laugh actually kind of doing a very good job here of spacing under and around Axel's normals. Axel's normals have great range, but they also have dead zones a lot of the time, and just 2D after the throw. Very nice. First round of Laugh. Excellent 5P anti-air there by Laugh. Big counter hit. Throws the sword. Bro says no thank you. I don't want to be in the corner. Laugh says, the corner is your home. Are you too good for your home? Get back here.
And also bursting Ram when she throws her swords is a good idea because then they just fall to the ground. Nice confirm into the Mortabato super to close it out.
Yes. Very good. Just gets the hit, goes straight into the super, says, no scaling. We're not worried about this. Just die.
No scaling,
Second
no burst, only wall breaks and death.
There is only wall breaks.
Now this sequence right here that Laugh is abusing seems really, really scary when you don't know how it works. But because they have said that they don't listen to comms while they are playing matches, I'm just going to go ahead and explain it. So Laugh is doing a far slash into standing heavy slash into 236K, which is Ram's new special that is a giant rock that comes from behind. But in between those two hits and that 236K, you can actually jump out and get a punish. So Bro does not realize that, has not figured it out. I actually figured it out during my match with him. I didn't know what was going on there, what I was going to do about that. You can also just run straight towards Ram during it because it does have a little bit of startup. So. But,
yes, and if you have a fast button that has decent range, you can also press it in there because it does. There is a pretty lengthy gap. So if you have like a, one of the DLC 2Ks, I don't know the frame data on there, but my guess is you could probably press it. Oh, bursts the sword throw. Maybe they are listening to comms. Another sword throw. Nice throw tech, honestly. And now Laugh without one of his swords goes straight into Mortabato for the wall break.
But of course, since it didn't have the swords, does a lot less damage, goes a lot, has a lot shorter range. So
nice
not an ideal
rainwater
situation. It would have been better to wall break with Calvados, but that's the situation, and you do what you've got the muscle memory for. So.
Yes, Laugh getting a lot of mileage out of full screen Calvados today. The first time Bro doesn't FD it. Loses a lot of health. The second time he tries to rainwater over it smart, and if he had FD'd afterwards, he probably would have survived, but he didn't. So.
Yeah, and when he used it against me, Baiken's Kenju super, when you're on the ground, goes straight ahead, but I didn't realize that the game had read one of my inputs as being airborne, so of course I shot diagonally and down, which is just going to waste 50 meter and die. So. All about situational.
Nice block on the Mortabato.
Mm-hmm.
As we like to say about Kenju blocked this gat, and Calvados just goes through it if it's an air gat. Nice corner pressure here from Laugh, using his 2D, or 2K, it's 2H, sorry. Very good button for Ram, very disjointed. Knocks people up in the air on the right hits. Great part of her combo game. Bro now kind of like spacing, right? Like very good use of Axel's P buttons. Just be like, hey, I'm gonna control this space. Like you have to block to approach me. Oh, goes for the Mortabato. Nice, no punish. Yes, and jumping button to close it out for Bro. Axel can be very hard to approach. Because
probably
the way he
should have spent that meter instead of a YOLO Mortabato in neutral on micro dash FD. To avoid getting killed when you had very, very little life left, but, live and learn.
Yes. And Bro without his swords, but goes back into the corner to get them.
Laugh
without his swords. Yeah, Laugh. Bro gets out, using Axel's really good space control.
Oof.
That command grab does have some startup, though, and Laugh says, I'm just going to run at you and press close slash. Uses the Axel Bomb to get out of the corner. Actually, very smart. If you have a move that gives you movement in the corner, use that. Oh, but the corner pressure too good. And I'm actually very impressed by the way Laugh has started using his sword toss to like extend combos and get corner pressure and get wall breaks. So very nicely done by him. Throws away both his swords, which could be dangerous. Gets the nice 6P, honestly. One of the best 6Ps in the entire game. Gets the splat. Gets the wall break. Positive bonus. Already has 50 bar. Bro just kind of zoning here. Nice command grab. Hold this. Ooh. Bursts. Honestly, probably a pretty good place to burst. Oh, this actually might catch her. Nope. But because of the way that you have to block and punish that super, it's not punished by Laugh. You have to block the first hit and then jump over the second hit. Very specific thing. Wow. It says full screen swords. I believe that's the second game? Is it the second game or the third game? Nope, that is the third game. Alright. So Laugh moves on to losers finals for his rematch. Ribnax. Honestly, a good set there by Bro. I'm looking forward to seeing what his Axel can do once he gets some more practice.
Oh. GG, my friend.
GG's.
I have to like run across my apartment. I have to like put the so I'm out of breath by every set.
We appreciate that. We appreciate the hustle though. You can't knock it. Alright, so Laugh advances to losers finals. Bro out in 4th place with a new character, honestly, and like quite solid neutral play as Axel. So dude, I'm looking forward to seeing how your Axel develops, and if you want to learn some stuff, I'm happy to sit down with you. So let's go on to our losers finals. That's gonna be Laugh versus Ribnax. Bro and me gonna be back on commentary. 2 bros, 2 commentaries now.
There we go.
And the winner will meet me in grand finals.
Okay, so we've seen this match before.
We have.
The question is, has anyone learned any lessons since last time?
Yeah, I think you know, Laugh played the neutral very smartly, and just you know, Brian's pressure is quite good, and just Biken's pressure in general is quite good. But yeah. Brian definitely knows the character, knows like what her safe jumps are, knows like this is a frame trap, right? Like he knows when he can use his tools, so it can be very difficult. Oh, they're letting the intros rock.
I like Biken's intro too. It's a good. It is actually a good intro.
It's one of those things where I kind of wish, like, just for a moment, I read and/or spoke Japanese so I could see what they, you know, were saying. But
yeah, but then they also have entire paragraphs and essays of English on random menu screens. It's great.
Maybe I knew that they could not change society. Heaven or hell. Biken says, I am not buying it. I sent you to losers.
There you go.
They're run back. Losers finals. Let's get it. Oh, nice
okay, so I noticed while playing Laugh that most of the time he goes for like a standing or a low poke with the sword. So I started jumping out of it, and I think Biken picked up on that too.
Yeah. I mean, in fairness, you know, Ram's poke's quite good. Oh,
I mean, hey, when it hits, it hits.
Yeah, when it works. No bursts on the table for either one, but because Ribnax did not use his burst, he actually could do Wild Assault if he wanted. Lots of meter on the side of Ribnax. Nice sword toss. Oh, combo. No break. Now Laugh in the corner. And he says 2B.
There you go.
I'm gonna hit you in the kneecaps.
Slight jab.
Just a slight jab. And Laugh, realizing, you know, Ram is like, you know, that's enough. That's enough. I've had enough for today. Ooh, interesting counter hit situation there. Another, reset basically. Nice route. Lots of damage.
Fantastic damage. Wow.
If you're Laugh, not a good place to be. Bursts as soon as he gets it. Reasonable. FDing. Challenges with the CS. Throws one of his swords. It says Calvados.
Hoping for that chip. Nope.
Yes, and the other nice thing is gets his sword back, right? That's one of
Yeah.
the strongest things about Calvados, is if you have thrown your swords and you do Calvados, your swords come back.
Yeah.
Hits him out of the tatami mat. Oh, with the gun.
Should bring a gun to a sword fight.
Yeah. The last time Brian sent the gun, it did not work. This time he sends the gun and it works. Regardless, still honestly a pretty close game. Like, you know, basically down to the last couple hits on both sides.
There you go.
This time,
Laugh backdash that time. There we go.
yeah, he's like, I need to vary my round starts up a little bit. Throws the sword. Just holding the FD. Oh, gold burst. Now he's got a lot of meter to work with very shortly.
Good damage.
Yes. Laugh again without one of his swords, just kind of playing keep away. Oh, presses a button there. Drops the combo. Mortabato. Block.
Laugh's got burst again.
And he will have
But
burst for
it's
the...
gone.
Yeah, well, he's going to have it for this next round.
Oop.
Ironically, the buttons trade. Ram's Far Slash much shorter, or slower than Vikings, but much shorter, longer range. So interesting hitbox interaction there. Laugh does not burst that, and it turns out to be a good decision because Ribnon drops it. Bursts this one though. Throws the sword. Says block this pressure.
And indeed, he was blocking the pressure.
Yes.
And he got out. Great job.
Yes, nice IAD by Ribnax to get out of there.
Oh, now they're playing neutral. There we go. Oop.
Says, I'm sending Calvados, you'd better be blocking. Brian was not blocking. Takes a big
Devastating.
chunk of damage. 2D. Burst from Brian. Throws the swords. Oh. Oh.
Great
might be
combo.
it. Yeah, this might be it. Spins the RC. Nope, not quite. YRC. Says no. Get off. Oh, and the gun again.
The gun is the finishing touch. So
Yeah,
it's
the gun-
2-0.
2-0. Again, another very close round, and I feel like the difference here is not necessarily how either player is playing the neutral, but the fact that Brian has better combos than Laugh does. Because he's been playing Daikin.
Yep, and that's always like one of the key things to remember is consistency is key. If you can pull off a combo reliably and get that reliable damage, that will add up over time.
Yes. Laugh throws the other sword. 6 Ps to get out of there. Now Laugh with no swords. This is a very bad position for Ram to be in. One sword is coming back, the other sword is almost back. He sends the Mortabato. Not as much damage because those swords were not quite there, but an excellent get off me tool. And that 9-frame Far Slash.
Wow.
So fast. Very disjointed. Nice JPs there. Spins the Wild Assault, drops the combo. Counter hit Yo Johnson. Big damage.
And now,
All good.
this is not looking good. No. Ugh.
No. Rough for Laugh. Lots of meter on the side of Ribnax. Throws the sword. Again with the gun.
That gun catches now. Laugh's got to watch out for that.
Yes.
Or
Brian
not.
making a kind of a statement with like, I lost one round because of the gun, and now I'm gonna win basically all 3 games with the gun.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Ribnax, who guarantees himself top 2, and good stuff to Laugh, whose RAM has improved substantially week to week.
GG.
GG's.
All right.
Making me work for it for real. Your RAM has gotten a lot better.
Brian, what are you doing? It's grand finals time, baby.
Is it? Oh my goodness.
It is.
Oh, yeah. You got to win 6 games.
We'll see about that.
All right, so
Spectator.
Bro and Laugh on commentary. You guys good?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Will versus
All right.
Brian. Run it back, baby.
Another run back. We got 2 run backs in this weekly. It's great.
Ooh, they're letting the intros rock.
Again, I told Will this. I like Biken's intro because it's obviously very cinematic. It just looks so cool.
It's just the Biken shirt, you know, the like.
Yep, seeing the sword and hair wobble. You know what I mean? The jiggle, if you will.
Yeah, her big assets jiggle. Yeah, her hair, especially hair. Not that Soul is devoid of any big assets himself. The man has packs for
Soul
days.
looks good. Soul looks good. In fact, isn't it true that like Johnny's like card thing for Soul is not only a queen thing, but I think he also has like a voice line regarding attraction to Soul.
I mean, who wouldn't, right?
I mean, yeah.
Who doesn't want to have a, I don't know, 200-year-old lover who can transform into a dragon?
I know nothing about Guilty Gear lore, so
Don't
that's
worry.
exciting to know. Fantastic work by Biken, but Will's able to get out of the corner.
Still, huge disadvantage. Uses the Roman cans to get on there. Risky jumping. Gets there with the throw.
Oh,
Count
did
it.
a little.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But drops it.
Baited a throw and then went right back in.
Both with meter. Ooh. Any hit could kill you. Oh,
Yep.
gets her with the
Got it.
uppercut. Drops
Nope.
it.
Ooh. That's something you don't see normally.
That was
good. It's never over till it's over. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? As long as you got
exactly.
1 health, you're in the game.
wild assault. The grab. Gets her with the combo, but can't wall splat.
There we go.
Brian not using any flawless defense. That's kind of wild. Maybe he doesn't want to spend the meter.
Yep.
But you would need to. But you want to spend it, especially in the corner, to get the pushback.
Yep. Great work by Soul here.
Gets with the anti-air. Roman cancels. Can he get the wall splat? Yeah, he does.
Yes, he does. This is not looking good for Ribnex.
One hit away from death for
But
Biken.
again, 1 hit away don't mean nothing. There we go.
Oh, no. We always want that comeback story.
Yeah, I root for the underdog every time. I love underdogs.
Gets off the gut punch. I guess our Street Fighter nerds would call it the solar plexus. Bursts. Biken in the corner. Can she work her way out of it? Jumps over, misses the cross up. Soul just walks her right into the other corner, but gets thrown. Now he's getting thrown towards the corner. Oh, gets a counter hit. Can't capitalize on it.
Will called one of the your punch with Ram a 2F. I was like, that's a jab, good sir. We in Street Fighter talk. Don't talk in notations. We use the imperial system of fighting games instead of the metric system.
We don't speak weak here.
Yeah.
For our dear viewers, just remember, anime players are all nerds. They use their weird numbers and that mean nothing.
No, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot on the screen. I feel
exactly.
overwhelmed. But they're able to keep up really well with it. And Biken's got that pressure. And we talked earlier, what Ribnex's Biken has in spades is knowing combos and being able to reliably do them. However, what Will also has is the ability to reliably do combos and strong defense. So those things may balance out.
And the matchup experience as well.
Yeah.
These guys play each other all the damn time. Which is why this can end up looking really close. Just, you know, you're intimately familiar with each other after all those matches. Ooh, gets the wall splat. Both on the last life for the rounds. But Sono with full bar. And he gets that tension back. Both with burst. Both with meter to spend. Ooh, counter hit. Gets bursted. Catches her in the air, and that might be it.
Wow. Is that already 3-0?
Nah, that's 2-0.
It's 2-0. I can't count, Laugh.
Me neither. It's okay.
That's all the numbers. That's why I'm talking about these numbers.
Yeah,
it's
man.
too complicated.
Where's my Street Fighter? Where's my crouching medium punch?
Yeah. Yeah, Street Fighter combos like 5 hits. Honda's got like 15, but 10 of those are a hand. Like the hand slap. So it's like, that doesn't count. Great,
So
great
with
defense
all the
by Will.
meat in
Will's
the
okay,
world-
just let that. He's
Yep.
got life lead.
Yeah.
And man, I always say, if you've got life lead, just wait it out. Just wait till you have the opportunity. And that is what Will did.
You don't always need to fight.
Nope. Sometimes it's knowing when not to push a button.
Gets off the throw.
That throw.
Combos her right into the corner. She doesn't block. Wall splat. Oh, this is not looking good. But Brian can turn us around. I believe in him.
Super. Does that
Oh,
punish?
he just... Oh,
Ooh, great jump.
jumps over it.
Yep. There we go.
But that didn't save him, sadly. Ooh.
And that was our tourney here. That was our bracket. Will takes it with Soul Bad Guy.
Yeah, Will... Golden Weekly's champion twice in a row now. I believe.
Good games, Ryan.
Good game as well.
Brian also 2-time runner-up twice in a row. So
There you go.
very good showing for him. So congratulations to our top 4. We'll go down the roster. Bro in 4th. Laugh. I think this is his second back-to-back third placing at Golden Weeklies. Ribnax back-to-back in 2nd. Ribnax has been a very strong placer. He has placed 3rd, 2nd, and 2nd in his Golden Weeklies appearances in Guilty Gear Strive, which is very impressive.
And that 3rd place in the first bracket was very stacked too. So that's crazy.
Yes. And finally, in 1st place, back-to-back Golden Weeklies champion, Edgar Allan Bro, myself. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for playing Guilty Gear. I love playing Guilty Gear. I love that everybody is playing it. I love that we're able to run this every week and have a good time. And I am super happy that you all showed up and showed out and put on a great show. We got to see some new characters. We got to see some new tech. We got to see some really solid play. And it's always a pleasure. So thank you. We are going to take a break for an hour. And then we will be back with Street Fighter 6. And we're doing this to accommodate one of our competitors who can start at 6 at the earliest. And I want him to be able to play. So, grab some food, grab some drinks, celebrate your placements, work on your combos, get prepared for Street Fighter 6. We will be back here in an hour for some really, really good 1st to 2, a little more honest footsies, you know, the gaslighting from the Street Fighter players in the comments. We can hear you.
There you go.
With those honest characters and true neutral.
Honest characters, true neutral.
I told Laugh earlier, it's like the darkness in my soul dreams of my innermost desire, and it is a Honda headbutt. So, yeah.
Maybe he's a Guilty Gear player after all, ladies and gentlemen. The ground-based footsies that Street Fighter is known for. Anyway, congratulations to everybody who showed up for Golden Weeklies, and I hope that you had a good time. I hope you got some matchup experience, and I think it's very cool that we can all learn this game together and get better as players, and yeah, I'm super proud of everyone who played today. So, we'll be back in an hour at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for some Street Fighter. Until then, have a good night.